So before we get started, I'd just like to welcome everyone and anyone who might be watching this. It's Mike and Karen Sills, and today we're meeting with Ida Laing, and we're going to have a discussion about church renewal, and specifically the Abide program that's been launched at Glad Tidings Pentecostal. So, Ida, first of all, I just want to say thanks for giving us your time, and God bless you for that.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Ida, for joining us today. This is exciting. Ida, what happened that you heard about the Abide program that was being offered, the study?
Well, actually, I was listening to the pastor talk to another couple, and I'm standing there thinking, I need this. And he turned to me and said, do you want to do this? And yes, absolutely. So that's what happened.
Well, that's exciting. It's like you were there at the right time, at the right moment.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
So Ida, like being a mature Christian and having walked with the Lord for a while, did you have any preconceived ideas that this just might be a program for new believers or people who are young in the Lord? Did you have any?
No, I just wanted something. I was trying to read through the Bible in a year, and I was stuck in just doing it and not getting anything out of it. And I wanted some devotional, and I was just willing to do anything, and was delightful when this came along.
Wow. So you could actually say then, Ida, that this completely changed your devotional time. Would you say that this was a complete change in your devotional time?
Yes. It's no longer just trying to get it done like homework. It was an invitation to be with God. And it really changed my reading the Bible even. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So continuing on that, do you feel like you really grew closer to the Lord, and could you share a couple of instances where you could give an example of that?
That's kind of personal. Yes, there was one question, the one scripture verse that they asked us to memorize was abiding in Jesus Christ, and when you do, you bear fruit, but when you don't, you can wither. And then the question was, have you ever withered? Have you ever had a time when you, and I did. I had a few years of walking off the path for personal reasons. And then when I got pregnant with my son, I said, Lord, I want him to know you. And he said, he won't know you. He won't know me if you don't know me. And that totally changed. I got hungry for God pretty quickly. And that changed my life, actually. I wanted my son to know God personally, where I was trying to walk in a religious path. So
that's a great testimony.
Yeah.
That is something that the Lord did in your life. Thanks for sharing that part, Ida. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Yeah.
You know, the Abide has a whole bunch of different new things that you do. You read, you journal, you pray, you hear and try to listen to hear what God is saying. Was there a part that you loved the most or you liked the best about the study? Like, what was your favorite?
Well, I think I learned that applications was my favorite. Even though at first I didn't like being personal on paper. Like I didn't like to deal with some of it. But then as I realized, this is how you grow. So I got to love that part, and I loved the scripture reading and then asking God, what do you want to say? I really, really appreciated that.
Wow.
So having said that, what would you say to people who are hesitant about joining one of the small groups and getting involved with Abide?
I would encourage everyone to get involved. And if you aren't feeling hungry, then ask the Lord for the hunger, because that's the secret. You've got to be hungry. But I would want everybody to do this. I'm so happy that I'm doing it. I'm doing it for a second time and love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is one thing we do know about you, Ida, is that you have become a group leader of the study, and that you're beginning that study with a small group. And tell us a little bit about that and how you feel about it. This is your second time through the study, and like you said, you're very excited. But tell us what it means to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited because this group, they're all hungry. So that's the whole secret. If you're hungry, this is going to mean a lot to you. And they're open. I only met them on one night. The first night it was a greet and meet night, and I came away so excited that this is going to be amazing. And I'm starting it over again as if I've never done it, and it's still very exciting.
Wow.
So, yeah.
We're so grateful, Ida, that you've taken that on and that you're excited to do it, and your people will be blessed to have you. We know that you're a very sincere woman and that you really love the Lord, and we appreciate you today taking the time to tell us all how it's been with you in the Abide study, and we thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Ida.
Thank you. Thank you.